Miss M E Studios presents Just Being Me podcast. Your girl, Margot Evans. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to think like one. Dr. Johnny Coleman. Most people want to be rich. They spend so much time wishing the money would come that they cannot figure out how to bring it to themselves. The rich wishing people don't seem to realize that if you want to be rich, you have to think richly. People who think richly do not believe in lack. People who think richly know nothing costs too much. People who think richly believe they are worthy of the best. That is why they always get it. People who think richly don't always have money. What they have is a rich consciousness. Unless we have a consciousness that mirrors what we want, we cannot draw it to us. Unless we believe we deserve the things we want, our thoughts will push them away. We must not limit ourselves to what we think we can have. We must allow ourselves to think we have it all. Millionaires are born in the consciousness. If you are living in lack, what are you thinking? I am making millions in my mind. What? Oh my gosh. Yes. That is from my book from Iyanla Vanzant. It's called Acts of Faith, Daily Meditation for People of Color. I've been having this book for the longest, and every time I decide to pick up this book and read one of these passages, it always resonates with just where my mindset is in the moment. And that is my mindset right now. I am thinking as a millionaire. I am thinking richly. I can't even talk right now. My consciousness is thinking that I have. So there I have. I am so happy that I read that. Usually I do the cards or I try to figure out what I want to do. But this book was calling me, and that today's date is October 24th. And each page in this book is dated. So you go to the day of the week or whatever, and read the meditation. And that was a good one. I love it. Hey, y'all. How we doing today? I'm so glad that you guys are all here and around. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in to the Just Being Me, Margot Evans podcast. Always. I'm trying to find it's a lot going on over here. There's a lot going on, but I do thank you for tuning in to the podcast. I want to say, hey, y'all, to the cities that tuned into my podcast last week: Los Angeles, Long Beach, Las Vegas, Santa Ana, Southgate, Compton, Montclair, Orange, Carson, Garden Grove, Dallas, Texas, and Edinburgh, United Kingdom. What up? Thank you, guys, and thank you again. All I can say is thank you. We are growing every week. We are getting new listeners, and I appreciate that. So thank you. Please continue to share the word with your friends and family, your foes, whoever it is that you want to listen to my podcast. You can find me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. So we doing this thing solo dolo today because my new co-host, Mary, is not in the building tonight. She is somewhere in Texas enjoying, Tennessee. She was in Texas 2 weeks ago. She's in Tennessee enjoying herself. But she'll be back next week. And I know she's out there having a well-deserved ball. So we miss you, Mary. We miss you. Let's see here. So we'll see her next week. So I am literally just being me tonight. Just being me. Let's see here. I'm gonna go on to my weekend review. So in the weekend review, last week we had at our building a neighbors game night. We all sat around and played games. It was fun. We had a good time. We played Uno Attack. I'm talking like that because I have all these like windows open right now, and of course I can't find what I'm looking for. I need to close all these windows. You know how it is. Sometimes you be on the phone trying to find stuff, and what you're looking for won't pop up. That's why I'm like, anyway. So anyway, we had a game night with our neighbors and we had a blast. We had a super blast. We played Uno Attack and gestures, just gestures like charades, and we had a good time. We had food and wine, and we got a chance to know our neighbors even more. And it's kind of easy to get to know our neighbors because we all moved into the building I live in is brand new. So we all moved into this new neighborhood together. So that kind of helps our dynamic. I know it's kind of hard, like if you move into an apartment building that's been established already and people live there and been there for years. They ain't trying to talk to nobody. I've been in that situation before, and all the places I live, like they don't even talk to you on the elevator. But right now, everybody friendly, so we had a great time. Sunday, my daughter and son-in-law came over and made us dinner, and we had jerk chicken with shrimp and crawfish. Now I'm black, but I never ate a crawfish because I didn't know how to do it. Because people were like, okay, break it in the back and then split it and then take this out and then don't eat the brain. It was just, that's too many instructions when it comes to eating. Like I'm just put it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth. Just put it in my mouth. Yeah, yeah, that's too many instructions when it's time to eat. I just want to eat it. I don't want to be sitting here worrying about, oh, what do I do? What do I have to do? No, I just want to eat it. But I took the time to learn how to do it. My son-in-law showed me how to split it and break the tail. And I even ate the part with the brains. It didn't have, well, I didn't notice the eyeballs. I didn't look and see if it had eyeballs, because if it did, probably wouldn't have ate it. But it was good. I was able to take some for lunch. So thank y'all. It was so bomb, so good. It was very spicy, but I like spicy, so it was good. So appreciate that. So sister here is tired as usual, but I'm tired for a good reason, because the Hey Y'all comedy show is tomorrow, and me and my man Ajur have been gearing up for the upcoming show all week. So the week of a show is just really like tiring, but it's a good tired, you know. So we'll be at the Long Beach Federal Underground tomorrow. We've been promoting and producing this comedy show, and but believe me, I have a 9-to-5 job, and this producing and promoting is another 9 to whenever. And it ain't an 8-hour job. It's an all-day job. I'm at work even trying to do this shit on my phone and everywhere else. So it's an all-day, everyday job. But I enjoy it, and I enjoy, you know, doing what I do. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, I always enjoy working with up-and-coming comics. I'm an up-and-coming comic. And, you know, I just like to be able to provide an establishment or a stage somewhere where they can get, you know, recognition and seen by other people. And I love working with experienced comics because I'm still in my learning stages, and I learn so much from them. So it's all good in the hood. It's going to be a great show. My headliner is who was my guest last week, at Wanda White. So it's going to be awesome. And then I have 4 great comics. I have Mika J, Jeremiah White, Country Boy Jones, whose will be his first time performing in Long Beach. And I have one more, Jeremiah White. Oh, Butterman. I have Butterman. So we're going to be doing the damn thing. We're going to have us a funky good time. I got that from my show that I'm going to be on Saturday. I didn't even realize he said that on his show, but anyway, I'll get to that. I know that I've been forgetting to let you guys know the updates on my weight loss gain. Going to Weight Watchers, I started off letting you guys know, and you know, you guys were holding me accountable of what I was doing, and I appreciate it. But then I ended up looking for a co-host, and then rearranged some stuff, and so I just got kind of thrown off. We'll get in our groove again real soon. But just to give you an update, I had gained 2 pounds about 2 weeks ago that I didn't tell y'all about. And then I lost 2 pounds the following week. And then last week when I weighed in, I lost 0.6. So I'm just maintaining right now. I'm good, which is, you know, all right with me. I'm good. Especially on the eve of Holiday-Thanksmas. Do y'all know what that is? Holiday-Thanksmas. You know, all the last 3 holidays of the year. They all run in together, and they all have something to do with eating some fatty ass food. That's Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I call it Holiday-Thanksmas. Because it just rolled, those 3 holidays roll all up into one big holiday. Like, it never ends. Like, as soon as October hit, it's the season. It's the fall, for one, which is the season for baking and cooking and drinking and gaining weight. But, you know, I'm not going to let that discourage me. I will forge through this, and when I want to eat, I will. And for the rest of the time, I'll be more conscious of what I'm eating. But I will never deprive myself. I really will not. Like my white girlfriend tells me, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change. Whatever, bitch. It's a diet. Anyway, so moving right along. News. Today in news. Today in news, the Shade Room reported that the rideshare service Lyft is offering free and discounted rides to those going to job interviews. I think that is so awesome. Lyft is stating that the ease of financial burden of its prices, they are offering free and discounted rides to passengers going to job interviews. Lyft wants to help passengers from various backgrounds get their potential job opportunities by providing both discount and free services. In addition to the rides to and from the job interviews and job training programs, Lyft is also offering passengers to get to work and back home for their first 3 weeks of employment. So once they get their job, they're offering them an additional 3 weeks to give them enough time to get their first paycheck so then they can pay for their own rides. I think that is so awesome because, you know, back in the day, we didn't have Lyft and Uber, these rideshare services. We had the bus. Nobody was taking no taxi. Not nobody that I knew. Taxi cost too much. So if you didn't have a car, you was taking the bus. And we didn't even have a train. So all that shit is new. So, you know, having this company offer rideshare services for individuals who need a job, it's awesome. So you don't have no excuse. Like, I can't get there. Especially nowadays, you really don't have no excuse. You got all kind of ways to get to a job interview. So check them out. They said the program is available in over 35 cities in U.S. and Canada. So, hey, I love it. I really love it. So speaking of jobs, I found out that this week that Snoop Dogg has a full-time blunt roller on staff, and he pays him between $40,000 and $50,000 annually. Now, whoo, puff pass, give me that job. Pass that job right on over here. No, I can't roll a blunt to save my life. Now, I do not smoke weed. I have smoked weed. You know, ain't nothing. I don't have anything against it. I just haven't hit it in a long time. But I still have all my paraphernalia. You know, I have all my pipes. I have my blunt roller because I don't know how to roll a blunt. I never learned how to do it. Somebody always rolled it for me, and I just smoked. I'm the type of smoker. I'm probably still the type of smoker that only need to hit it maybe once or twice, and I'm good. So I really couldn't smoke with Snoop Dogg. I'm be over there in a coma somewhere if I smoke with Snoop Dogg, because I don't need that much. I don't like to feel out of control. I need to make sure that I, have all my faculties and everything is going on. I do not like to be super high, because as Cat Williams says, you can't get unhigh. No matter what you do, you can't eat your way out of it. You can't do nothing. You just got to sit there and take it and wait. So I don't like that feeling. So I don't smoke like that. I give me my little 2 hits, 1 or 2 hits, and I'm good. I'm just over there chilling, and I'm really good. People are like, you ain't high? No, I'm high enough for me. Okay, high enough for me. I know when to say no. So let's see. Oh my gosh. So y'all's president have been again tweeting some stupid shit this week, which is every week. First, let me preface this by saying that I do respect the office of presidency. But when you have someone in office that is so disrespectful all the time, you can't help but be disrespectful back. Like, how are you going to be disrespectful and you don't think that I can be disrespectful back to you? So, eye for an eye. So this idiot compared a lynching to being impeached. Like, dude, really? Like, really? I'm not going to even say what I want to say because the Secret Service might come over here. I'm just going to leave it right there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it right there. I don't even want to go any further because I don't even like that dude. But this is the person that y'all put in the office, though. So, whatever. I can't, and I will not. Agent Orange. I am really moving right along because I am really tired, and having a co-host and then not having a co-host, because when me and Mary and Wanda, our show was bomb last week because we were in here chitting and chatting and laughing it up and talking to y'all and telling you what's happening, this, that, whatever. It just felt so good. So now that I'm in here, and I know it's just this one time, I mean, I've been doing it by myself all these times. This is episode 24, actually. So, but since I had all that cackling and good talk in here last week, and to come to this week and it's by myself, I feel lonely. It's all good though. It's all good because hey, our show is tomorrow. I got some stuff that I need to take care of to make sure that we have a great show, which we will. I know we will because we always do. So let me just jump into Let's Talk Comedy. Last week we were talking about creating my own lane when I was talking to Wanda about, how can I create my own lane? What do I have to do? Like back in the day, it was just like when you're doing comedy, you were in the clubs. Like you had to be in the clubs to be seen. But now with social media, you don't have to always be in the club. We have Instagram, YouTube comedians, that's coming up on Instagram and on YouTube, and a lot of old school comedians are hating on them. And I was one at a time. I was like, dang, well, how is that happening for them? But then you can't hate. That's my thing. You can't hate because they didn't found their niche. They found their niche and they are working it. So now you find your niche, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to find I'm taking trying out of my vocabulary. I'm doing. So I'm finding my niche and to get some social media, some content up, because I'm funny as hell. Okay. And I got stuff too that I can put on social media. I have a lot of content. I have a lot of people that's supporting me and, willing to work with me. So let's do it. Let's do the damn thing. Let's show them something different, It's taken me a while because I don't want to mimic anything that anyone is doing right now in social media. So, there's a lot of great content from, social media comedians right now, and that's their lane and that's what they're doing. So for me, I have to find me. I have to find my niche. I have to find what it is that it's me, and I'm not feeling like I'm copycatting off of somebody because I'm an OG. I'm original now. So I am working on a couple of projects right now. with some amazing people, and it'll be coming out really soon. 2020 is gonna be the year where all the stuff happens, like for real. Because when you speak things into existence, or should I say, when you speak truth into existence, say that, girl, things happen. Can I get an amen? Amen. So I'm speaking my truth into existence, and I'm gonna make it happen. Just like I read with Ayala. She's gonna be like, don't say my name like that. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to think like one. If you want to be a comedian, you got to think like one. If you want to create content, the best content in the world, you got to think and know that you can. And that's where I am right now. I know that I can. So therefore I will. Ha ha ha. I be cracking myself up, huh? I'm crazy. I know. So as Eminem. So like I told you, there's only one M in the building, and it's me. So I did receive a message. It was on Facebook regarding can you, as a supervisor, and he was asking the question of, can you send a text to an employee to put them on suspension? I responded and I said, no, you cannot. For a couple of reasons. For one, most employees are hourly, meaning they work, hourly wage. So if you work 8 hours, you get paid for the 8 hours. And then you have exempt employees who are salaried employees. And most exempt salaried employees, we are like on call 24/7. Like somebody can call me right now and I'm on duty, because no matter how many hours I work as an exempt employee, I'm going to get paid my 8 hours. I'm going to get paid my full salary every time I get paid. For the most part, there's some reasons why you can't get paid. I'm not talking about that. But for an hourly employee, whenever you contact an hourly employee when they're not on the clock, you have to pay that person. So if you are trying to place an employee on a leave, administrative leave, or some people use a suspension. Suspensions are usually used in union environments. But if it's an admin leave, pending an investigation or whatever it is, then you have to have that person come in, and you have to pay them for their time. You have to pay them 2 hours show up time just to come in and say, I'm putting you on suspension, or I'm placing you on administrative leave pending investigation. You pay that person for coming in. Now, if you hit them up on a text message and you don't pay them, then technically when they respond, they're working. That's work hours. So they can clock that time as I was texting my supervisor for the past 30 minutes, going back and forth, and you have to pay them. So that's why you should never text or call anyone. To one of the reasons, it's a bad idea to do that anyway, because you actually want to utilize the time you're placing somebody on an admin leave or a suspension. You want to see them face to face so that you can have a conversation with them. Tell them why you're placing them on suspension. Let them respond. Put it in writing what they're saying so that you can get a little bit of more feedback on whatever it is that you're placing them on suspension for. So you have that. So now you have their side of the story, and then you can now go and do your investigation and question other people, and then, do whatever you need to do for your investigation. And then I also allow the employee that I'm placing on suspension or admin leave to put in writing anything else that they may want me to know that they didn't discuss with me when I was putting them on leave. Because you want them to put as much information in writing, in their own handwriting, that you can, because that is their take, and they can't go back and say, I didn't say that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, when they have it written down. And sometimes they dig a hole for themselves when they put it in writing. So that's just a little tip. That's a little tip to help you with your investigation. If you find out stuff, because people are upset, they start thinking about things, and they're like, okay, well, let me write this, and then they just go berserko and just write all this other extra stuff, and you're like, oh, okay, I didn't even know nothing about that, but okay. Thank you for letting me know. And then you don't want to allow the employee to have time to think or conjure up a story. You want to do whatever it is immediately. If you're going to put them on a leave, you're going to suspend, you want to get them in your office ASAP, have that conversation with them, get whatever information you need, collect the keys, whatever it is that you're going to get from them so they don't have company property, and then let them go. Not fire them, but let them be on their admin leave. So I gave my advice, and he said thank you. So I have a commercial. Well, yeah, like a social media commercial that I did that I'm going to put on my social media that will have what we're asking for in the Ask M&M. Send us your responses, your comments, your feedback, or whatever it is that you want to know about work-related situations. And like I said, Mary and myself are HR professionals. I've been working in HR for about 20 years now. Mary has been working in HR for about 25 years. So between the both of us, we've been working 45 years. So we know some shh. We done heard it all. We done seen it all. Believe me, we done smelt it all. Everything, any and everything that you could possibly think of. Believe me, between the both of us, we done heard it, seen it, played it out, figured it out, whatever it is. So no situation is too much. Again, we are not attorneys. So, we're giving you our professional advice, but we will let you know you need to consult an attorney if it's something that's just super extra. That we'll give we will give you our advice, but in whatever case that may be, we will let you know you should consult an attorney. So I want to announce that yesterday, October 23rd, depending on when you were listening to the podcast, but it was Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day. Oh my God. Okay. So like I just said, I am an HR professional and I am not endorsing anyone to slap anyone, because you will surely be written up and you will surely be in the HR office being placed on all the admin leaves and possibly, if not, just immediate termination for slapping somebody. But it was Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day. So I hope you guys didn't slap anybody yesterday. Sometimes honestly, I do want to slap some people, but I need my job. I need my paycheck. So I don't do it. I'll do it. I have a lot of patience. I do have a lot of patience, but sometimes when my patience runs low, I feel like slapping somebody. I really do. I put people on a long leash. So if you get on my nerves, you really have pissed me off beyond the highest level of festivity. Shout out to Big Worm on Friday. Highest level of festivity. And at that point, you probably should be slapped. But I would never slap anybody in the work environment. I do not condone violence in the workplace. But when you get off, not from. I'm just kidding. Don't quote me. So anyway, if you guys have any work-related situations that you want us to read, you want us to give you advice on, please send it to the Just Being Me, Margot Evans @gmail.com email, and we will read your comment on air. We'll give you advice. And don't forget, we will change your name to protect your identity so you can be free to say whatever it is that you want. So there it is. Appreciate it. And watch out on my social media. I'm on IG is Miss MSME Comedy, and on Facebook Miss ME Comedy. I'm going to post the little commercial I did for the Ask M&M segment so we could get some more. We have been receiving, thank you. I do want to say that. I appreciate you guys. We have received some responses. So next week when Mary comes back, Ask Eminem will be back in full swing. And we'll have our comments. We'll read the comments. So right now, I'm just going to wind it down, because I hear food in the other room. My butt is hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry. So I'm going to just go ahead and go into my announcements. My announcement. So the Hey Y'all Comedy Club is going up again tomorrow, Friday, October 25th at the Long Beach Federal Underground, where I, Margo Evans, will be hosting. We have 4 hilarious comics ready to hit the stage, and our super duper headliner is none other than the talented Miss Edwanda White. You guys don't want to miss this show. The show is going to be awesome. Like I said, all of our shows are awesome, but right now, I just feel like we're going to have a party, y'all, tomorrow. We're going to have a good time. The Federal Bar has great food. There's no drink minimums. There's no item minimums. Tickets are on sale right now on Eventbrite. Just go to Eventbrite, type in Hey Y'all Comedy Show, and it'll pop up. Tickets are $12. Right now, they're going to go up to $15 tomorrow, and then they're $20 at the door. So get your discounted tickets now, because the tickets started off at $10. Let me tell y'all something. That's my bullshit probably. Let me just throw my little bullshit in here. I didn't have no bullshit, but I'm just going to say, when people be inviting you to these comedy shows and they tell you tickets are $10 and you know you're going to come to the show. You know you're going to be there. I'm going to be there. I promise I'm going to be there. And you know you're going to be there. Get them $10 tickets. Why are you leaving money on the table? Because I ain't trying to get rich off of y'all. Like, I don't get rich off $15. I just don't. I'm working my way up. Like, I'm thinking like a millionaire. But best believe, $15, $12 is not making me rich. I'm trying to look out for y'all. So I have like little discounted tickets going on and for months. I mean, months before the shows even be going on. And then as soon as it gets the day before, people calling like, oh, you got discounted tickets? I've been having discounted tickets for like 2 months at $10, and I've been promoting the show for I don't know how long, and you didn't go on there and get the discounted tickets. That's your bad. That's all I gotta say. But the beauty is that I appreciate everybody that comes out and support the Hey Y'all Comedy Show, that supports me, my comedy, and everything that I do. So I really do appreciate it. If you got money and you don't mind paying $20, $15, $12 when you could have got a $10 ticket, that's you, boo. That's your pockets. I ain't watching your pockets, but I'm just happy that you're there. So I just had to get that out. That was my rant. Anyway, so that's Friday. And then Saturday, I will be performing October 26th in the You Damn Right comedy show at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. My comedy brother, Daryl K-Mac, it's his birthday. We'll be celebrating. And that's where I heard we're going to have a funky good time. I've been saying that, and then I had played one of his videos, and that's what he sings at his show. I was like, okay, well, you damn right. Sound like you should be having a funky good time there. So you doing the right song. Anyway, come out. If you come out to the Ha Ha, it's in North Hollywood. If you get there before or by 6:30, it's free. And if you get there after 6:30, you pay $15. Here we go, people. Pockets. Come on, keep your check-a-lane change and get up in here for free. You don't have to pay $15. But if you got it like that, and give me a loan. Never. I am thinking like a millionaire because I is gonna be. No, not is gonna be. I am because I am a millionaire. See, you gotta speak it into existence. Anyway, y'all, I'm delirious. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I smell the food coming underneath the little thing right there. Anyway, let me just say, we have reached the end of episode 24. Of the Just Being Me, Margo Evans podcast. I miss my co-host, Mary. I pray that she's having a great time. I know she is. She's in Tennessee. She'll be back next week. Thank you so much for listening and supporting me, Margo Evans. I am still living, still loving, and always laughing. Until next time, my friends, peace.